Okay, so The Voice Kids UK auditions 2 tonight. Pixie says she was looking for someone who knows how to party. And obviously it's kids, so everyone knows how to party. And first one was a Scottish boy called Kieran. He dances, he sings everywhere around the shops and everywhere else. He was brilliant, very sassy singing, plays the sax. And Will turned first, and then the other two turned when they heard the high note. He was amazing. His energy was incredible, and I thought he would go with Pitsy, and he did. I think she's the right choice, just for him. Sorry. I can't believe I got more right so far, apart from one. Next was a little 10-year-old boy called Krishna, wearing his Indian outfit. It was amazing. I love this outfit. And he played the harmonica. Is it? He done a remix of a modern song and an Indian song. It was amazing, and Will turned around for him, because it was different. It was totally unexpected, I think, from them. So yeah, he was the only one that turned around, so he was on Will's team. So I didn't have to guess at that one. Next was a 14-year-old girl, Holly, from Scotland, singing Last Song for You, I think she was singing. You could hear a few nerves, but she was really good. The crowd was loving her. Pixie turned round, and then the last second, Danny turned round. I think she will pick Danny. It seemed like more his type of music. She went with Pixie. It was so soulful, her singing. Next one was another Scottish girl called Hannah. Didn't know the song at all, but it was good. It sounded like a jazzy song. Judges were saying they were really good, but no one turned around for her, which is a shame. But they can't turn around for everyone, can they? She needs to keep doing what she's doing, and she will get there eventually. Next one, love this girl, Laura May from South Wales. In 2014, her dad thought he had a flu, but it ended up being worse, where he had to be put into a reduced coma. Yeah, I think it's like bleed on the spine and on the brain or something. So he was in a coma, and she decided to put earphones in her ears, in his ears, play music, and it helped him come round, and he's much better now. And the song she was singing was for him, and it literally had me in tears. You could hear the emotion in the song, and Danny turned round, Pixie turned round for him as well, her as well, and seeing her dad getting emotional made me get emotional as well. It was just so perfect. That song was perfect for her. And yeah, she went with Pixie. I didn't guess at this one because I was too busy wiping my eyes. So I'm really rooting for her. I think she could do really well. Next one was Astrid, 8-year-old girl from Southport. She looked so bubbly in a flowery dress. Never heard of the song before. It's like a really old-fashioned jazz song. And right at the end, Will turned, and she ended up on Will's team. And then after that, there was a guy that came on with glasses before they introduced him. And his name was called Josh. He had a guitar. 13. And he was a young rock he's in a rock band with his brother and a mate. Didn't know the song that he was singing though, but Danny turned around straight away. Which is it's his type of music, like rock and roll and stuff. And also he's in the band as well. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was like watching him at at a concert. Um, so yeah, no one else turned, so he was on Team Danny. They got the rest of the band out who was like watching him on the side with his family. Um, Played another song. It was brilliant, and Danny started playing on Josh's guitar. That was amazing. Next was Lauren from Lancashire. She seemed like really fun character singing Hallelujah, but it was a very different style. She was taking a really big risk. No one turned for her, sadly, but I think it was a risk that just a bit too big. But it was really good. Loved her sense of humour. So yeah, carry on what she's doing. I think she could be a really big star. Next was Will from Cheshire, who plays rugby, and also he plays piano. I didn't know the song he was singing, but you could tell he meant every word he was singing. Brilliant voice. Will thinks he'll be the next Spider-Man, and Pixie and Danny turned round. I think he was going to go with Danny, but he went with Pixie. Next was Zoe, 13 from Salisbury. I'm glad there's something good coming out of Salisbury at the moment. And wow, she sounded like Florence and the Machine. She just sounded absolutely incredible. And Danny turned around again at the very last second. She was amazing, and Will wasn't happy that he didn't turn around because she was a coder as well for like computers. So he was absolutely gutted that he didn't turn around for her. And then next was the last one was 11-year-old from London, but he was originally from Russia. He can sing in Russian, English, German, and Italian. When he first started saying he could sing in like all these different languages, and he was like in this posh suit and everything, I thought, he must be a classical singer. And he was there in his penguin suit, and he was saying that he did try the Russian version of the voice, but no one turned around for him. So he come over here, and wow, his voice was incredible. Blown away by it. It was just amazing. Obviously, all of them turned around. I was really hoping he would go Will, and he went with Team Will. So yeah, it was a brilliant end of the show. So I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night.